Manpreet Sharma, played by Rebecca Sarkar, has started to become suspicious of her younger sister Meena Jutla, Paige Sandhu, on the ITV soap. The character is due to find out the horrific truth: Meena was responsible for her friend Nadine Butler's death. However, will a protective Manpreet decide to help Meena flee Emmerdale after feeling partially responsible? Manpreet has been questioning her sister's actions on the ITV soap recently and is now convinced Meena is lying about being pregnant with Billy Fletcher's J. Consul unborn child. Speaking to Express.co.uk and other publications, Manpreet actress Rebecca explained the events which lead to her character unveiling the sickening truth about her sister. Rebecca said Manpreet is suspicious of Meena for several reasons, including finding out second-hand she's pregnant. She explained, and also when she quizzes Meena about it, the details are very sketchy, and of course, Manpreet knows lying is second nature to her sister. All these factors make her want to push a bit further. In dramatic scenes yet to air on the ITV soap, Manpreet sees a social media page set up by Nadine's sister Carol and decides to investigate. Rebecca explained, Manpreet is suspicious and it doesn't add up, and it's at that point that Manpreet searches for stuff in the social services page reveals a very different version of events, and that spikes Manpreet's suspicions even more. And Carol, Nadine's sister, seems to be implying that the investigation was flawed and that the alleged suicide wasn't quite as authentic as the investigation, and as Meena has conveyed to Manpreet. She doesn't imply it, she actually says that Meena is the reason that my sister is dead. And she's a very convincing witness, is Carol. Manpreet confronts Meena with this information. And Manpreet says, why would she do that? Why would Carol do that? And Meena, very convincingly again, switches it around and says, well, they're a bunch of crazies. The irony. Rebecca revealed Manpreet was well aware of Meena's sociopathic tendencies but was blissfully aware, until recently, of what her sister might be capable of. The actress added, Manpreet knows she needs to delve deep and she needs answers, but the problem is Meena manages people very well and manipulates them. And it turns out that it was rather injudicious of Manpreet to push quite so hard. She's sort of been given a ticking time bomb, and she needs to find out. She needs to play the game as well. There's a lot of looks that the viewer will see that Meena doesn't see. Opening up on how Manpreet will react to finding out her sister is a serial killer, Rebecca explained, I think she'd be absolutely devastated, and she'd probably feel very guilty. She'd probably feel a lot of responsibility as her older sister, and maybe she'd look in herself and wonder if she facilitated this in some way. I don't think anyone is safe where Meena is, she added. However, Rebecca said Manpreet would be more beneficial to Meena if she's alive rather than dead. If Manpreet feels slightly responsible for Meena's crimes, will she decide to help her flee the village so she doesn't get caught? Or will Manpreet turn her sister into the police in a bid to protect herself from harm?